Welcome to the part 3 of our lesson this week. Sounds, good or bad. Sounds, good or bad. Our topic is from the textbook page 134 to 136 and workbook page 83 to 84. So the objectives are: describe how musical instruments produce sounds. Explain what is meant by pitch and the loudness of a sound. Discuss some sources of sound pollution. Investigate sound insulation. The keywords: we have decibels, loud, pitch, soft, sound pollution. So decibels is a unit used to measure the loudness of a sound. Loud, not quiet, describes a sound that carries a lot of energy and is easily heard. Pitch, how high, like a whistle, or low, like a rumble, a sound is. Soft describes a material that is easy to squash or dent. So soft is when a material can be easily destroyed. Sound pollution, unwanted sounds that disturbs people. So what are we going to talk about in this lesson? Close your eyes and don't make a sound. What can you hear? What direction is it coming from? Is it loud or quiet? Is it high-pitched or deep? Low sound. Do you like the sound? All this we'll find out in our outline. So these are musical instruments. Musical instruments make beautiful sounds. A flute is high-pitched, like a small bird's song or a child's voice. A string bass is low-pitched, like a man's voice. A string bass is a low-pitched, like a man's voice. So when you have a low pitch, you have a high sound. When you have a high pitch, you have a low sound. Alright? So this is a drum set, this is a flute, and this is a xylophone. So changing pitch. Now here is an activity at which you can learn to change pitch. So this activity will help you to make high pitch or a low pitch. All you need is a ruler. So follow the instructions. When you follow the instruction, it will definitely tell you how you're gonna change pitch. So make the ruler vibrate over the edge of the table. You can see the picture. Move the ruler to make the vibrating length shorter or longer. So how does the speed of the vibration change? How does the pitch of the sound change? All is just for you to find out in the activity. A short length of ruler is stiffer and vibrates faster than a longer length. Fast vibrations make a higher pitched sound than slow vibration. So when you are changing pitch, look at this, the flute. The hair inside a flute vibrates. When you blow it, by opening fingers. Now when someone is blowing a flute, it deals with the fingers, okay? So by opening finger holes in the flute, you can change the length of vibrating hair. This changes the pitch of the note. And here is a guitar. A guitar string vibrates when you pluck it. You pluck a guitar. So by pressing the string to the fingerboard, you change the length of the string and the pitch of the note. So as you are plucking the guitar, you are changing the pitch of the note. Okay, in music they call it notes. Alright, so here is a radio playing a song, a siren from an ambulance blowing into a bottle, and a person whispering. Now, all these sounds have different pitches. They are different. You cannot compare a person whispering to someone making loud noise. So it's different. So they have different pitches, frequencies, wavelengths, and amplitude. So they sound different to our ears. So a sound can be loud or quiet. A sound can be loud or soft. Some vibrations produce quiet sound. Bigger vibrations make louder sounds. A ruler makes a louder sound when you flick it harder, like you shake it harder, so that it moves further to and fro. So blowing harder makes the hair in the fruit vibrate more, so the sound is louder. And let's talk about sound pollution. Sound that spoil the environment are called sound pollution. For example, in passing traffic, you will find it difficult to hear your teacher. The noise from a construction site may give you an headache. The aircraft noise may stop you from sleeping. You can imagine this engineer maybe at the back of your house drilling, the sound will affect you. All those sounds are called sound pollution. So sound safety, what can we do? So let's learn more about sound so that we can know what we can do to be safe. So the loudness of sound is measured in decibels. So the sound of people talking quietly, whispering, is about 40 decibels. Noisy traffic is 80 decibels. A loud pop concert, like a large gathering, is 100 decibels. A jet aircraft nearby is 130 decibels. So sound like this make your ears hurt. It's not good to the ear. So short exposure to sound levels above 130 decibels or longer term exposure to levels above 100 decibels can permanently damage your hearing. So you need to make sure that you guard your ears, okay, from loud sound, because it can damage your hearing. So the measurement of sound volume, you can see a whisper 40. A loud music, can you see loud music with a guitar, with a drum, with a microphone, 110. Now what about human ear can be damaged by sound louder than 100 decibels. So when you are hearing sound, you have to make sure that the volume of your sound is reduced to the lowest minimum. All right. So what are the people working in the construction sites and all that? What are they doing to protect their ears? Okay, so people working in noisy environments such as construction sites and airports must wear ear protectors. These are filled with soft materials that absorb sound. You can look at the picture, you can see this is the protector. Okay, can you see that? This is the hair protector. So it's going to protect the engineer from high sound. So these absorb the sound. It's absorbing and it's unable to get to the ear. Here is an activity 4 at which you can practice. You investigate sound insulation. Insulate means to cover. So All you need is an alarm clock, a shoe, a box, materials to test, okay, and all this. So you follow the instructions and test different materials. So which of these materials insulate sound the more, like keep them the more, doesn't allow it to go out. Okay, so what have you learned after the whole thing? Sound, good or bad, what have you learned? Here are the keywords: decibels, pitch, sound pollution, loud, and soft. What are the meaning? It's going to be in what you have learned to provide on the blank line. Now here is the workbook to which you will practice. You match the word to its meaning and you look at the diagram. Which of the vibrating ruler in the diagram makes the loudest sound? So we explain. All this has been explained in the textbook. So which one makes the loudest noise? You explain. Which makes the highest pitch? You explain. So number 3 is you list this sound in order of loudness. Quietest first. So the one that is most quiet: a plane, a noisy street, a whisper, or people talking. So the first one is going to be the most quiet of them all. Follow. And the last one is going to be the noisiest. Okay, it's just arranging them in order of quietest. Okay, and the next page is describe how these sound sources might damage people's hearing: a plane, a road drill, a quarry explosion, a personal stereo. Okay, we've talked about listening to high sound, how it can affect your hearing. So check that out in the textbook and find out. Okay, explain how you can protect your ears from harmful sounds. How can you protect your ear from dangerous, harmful sounds? So you can write also the answer, provide the answer here. And here is another experiment that you can practice. It's another experiment for you to practice. So if you have any concern, just send a message and I will reply. Thank you.